Well, there were a few things last time, I guess. I had a PR for adding SVG and text. I think that might actually be landable now. Mergeable. Because I think the CI isn't broken anymore. So let's try merging that. Is this OpenGL Tech one? Wait, oh. There's a branch or a commit I'm leaving behind. Get branch, new branch name, whatever. I think what I want to do. Okay, I'll just put a branch on it. Something like interact with embed for this commit. Cool. Anyway, so now I should be able to just use text here, which will be great. Let me get a scene to test this with. I should really get a shortcut for doing this, because I do it so much. Alright, for now I'm just gonna do the same thing I always do. Oh, messed up my caps lock. There are a lot of shortcuts I have on my keyboard and stuff. They sometimes screw up my keys. Okay. Now just do a self.wait just to make sure this is working. Check out my tasks here. Yeah, and just run this. Great, so that's working. Cool. See if the text is working. See if the tech is working. I'll just write both of these. This will be S. This can be T. Write on S. I'm gonna write on T. Then I'll wait, see how this looks. Nope. Messed something up. What did I do? OpenGL SVG path logic is not attribute points. Oh man. This version of doing it render equals OpenGL doesn't there's no update for all these config that use OpenGL renderers. Man. Testing would have caught this. But okay. Hold on. We should probably just go to wherever the PR was that added click. Which I'm not even sure where that one is. JSON V wrote it, right? It's this one, I think. Is this the one with the renders? Yeah. Several places where the code where the config code. Where the config dict is checked for the use OpenGL renderer flag. Attribute. I'll have to link one, I think. So I just see SVG path 112. So like somewhere around here. Oh, this one still isn't. It still isn't merged. Oh, that means I'm gonna have to update those. But there've got to be places where it's checks use OpenGL renderer in the code already. Only a few, actually. Are these really the only ones? What is this check? Use the majority just deprecated use this thing. It might actually be the case that all of the use OpenGL renderers aren't merged yet. Which would mean I have to update them. Yeah, I added a bunch in this PR. Man. That sucks. I don't even know how to check for this. Is it like config at? I'll just have to open the debugger or something. And check the config that way. Is it config at renderer? Probably. Yeah. Well, guess I have to go there and fix all of those. I don't know if it still sets it or not. I mean, it must not. So maybe that should be removed, but I don't know for sure. Probably not, because it wasn't added in this PR. Oh man, there's gonna be so much broken stuff. It doesn't help that our config is so complex. Let me see this. If you have this, it just sets render equals OpenGL. What happens with a render variable? I guess it's placed into the config. Although I don't see where. I see is the variable getting set. Although there's a lot of stuff happening here. Okay, well, here's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go to the place where this crashes here and try just checking the config at that location. So SVG path pi. On 112, and if I look here, print config at render. Okay, so that's OpenGL. So I guess here I just have to use this equals the string OpenGL. And I think this equals the string OpenGL. And I think I'm gonna have to do that everywhere there's a check like that. It's like if config. There must be a way to open all of these in a tab or something. But I sure don't know it. I'm gonna try just pressing enter. It didn't work. Whatever. Yeah, I'll copy that line. Put it here. Okay, so that's the same thing. I'll try again to open these in different tabs. So if I select a bunch of them, then I hit the T key? Shift T? Control T? Nope, no joy. Anyway. Guess I just have to keep searching this. There's one. And I have to save all of these. Okay, I think that's all of them. If I'm lucky. Maybe this will run now. Okay, and that does run. Although I don't know if the texts are supposed to be different heights. So I'm not going to question it right now. Looks right. Okay, I'm gonna have to update all of those. So remove that, because I don't want to commit the test. And this is just updating the flag everywhere. Render with make renderer. Okay. Did that. And now I have to merge it. So hopefully fix the pre-commit thing. I should see if it's the pre-commit thing. I should see if the tests are passing though. Oh, what? Did I run the wrong thing? Yeah, there. Looks like I didn't break anything. Usually doesn't break past the first few of those. I should check the other ones just to be safe. We got some slow tests, by the way. Yeah, this is probably gonna pass. So then I don't know if I'm pretty sure the PR to fix our checks is landed now. No, it might not be. Oh yeah, this is it. The flake8 errors. Okay, so I'll merge that in. No commits or no conflicts miraculously. All of those tests pass, that's great. Try running this again. Oh wait. Replace the test scene, try running this again. That's still running. So I gotta take that out. And I think if I run like the pre-commit thing, I think this will pass everything now. And it does, so that's great. So I'm just gonna push this and I think that'll be all for this pull request. Oh. Yeah, so I think I just need to push it here. It'll hopefully fix those. Great. And we can see if that doesn't break something else. In the meantime, I'm going to go back to trying to interact with embed. So if I can get that working, I'll be pretty close to... That'll be the last step before getting hot reloading to work, which I think will be really helpful for learning and testing things. So let's go to scene.py. And I wrote this one embed too. Now, this works, I think. So I can interact with this. And I think I can add things too. It didn't work. Maybe I can't. Okay, maybe there's something to fix here. adding a circle didn't do anything. I wonder if I can self.play. I guess that works. So I can animate things, just not add them. I wonder if I can remove things. Not add them. I wonder if I can remove things. I can remove them? That's pretty weird. But not add them, I guess. Okay. Hopefully I can figure out why that's not working. So the add method, actually all of play, wait, add, and remove are being added to this thing's namespace here. And so when I call add, it should be running this function, which will put the add on the queue. And once it's on the queue, it should get read in by the other thread. And the other thread should add it here. So let me... Here I'm going to print all the stuff that the second thread receives. Okay, try running that. Hot reloading, that would be super cool. You're absolutely right. I don't even think it'll be a ton of work, actually. But it does require some doing. So before I try, I'm going to try this. I'll do C equals OpenGL circle. I'll try self.add C. Oh, there's an add and then there's a remove right after that. That's weird. I wonder what happens if I add without self? Same thing. Okay, I don't know why there's an add and a remove. That's pretty weird. Why would that happen? Let me see what happens with remove. So there's S. I'm gonna do self.remove S. It just gets removed. Self.add S. It gets added and removed. If I wait. Oh. I think I know what this is doing. Somewhere in the code for adding things, there's also code to remove. So look at def add. Yeah, it does self.remove of star num objects. So when you try to add something, it tries to remove them. And then add them afterward? What in the world? Wait, I actually don't understand this. Oh, wait, I think this makes sense. Maybe. I think what's going on is that because I'm overwriting... Or, wait. This line is overwriting the scene, is overwriting self.whatever with these pushes onto the queue. Is overwriting scene methods. But I don't think I can do that because the scene methods are being used internally. So I don't think this line is allowed. Maybe that will have it work. So I can do remove S. Okay, and that does work. Add back S. Do C equals. I should be able to interact with this too. That's great. And if I should be able to interact with this too. That's great. And if I make this an OpenGL circle, add in C, should be able to play. Okay, but what won't work, I don't know if it's possible to make this work. When you add self dot, it's self dot play, circle, shift, up plus left. Yeah, that just crashes. And I don't know if there's a way to fix that. If there is a way to fix it, I think I just won't deal with that right now. Because the way it's structured right now is already fairly janky. But one thing I should look into. I think I can just edit the regular interact method. I don't think I have to add this new one. Because all this one is doing is checking its queue. And that should be a safe operation, even if I'm using the old way of interacting. So I think that'll be safe. Then instead of interact 2, I can do regular interact. And now, let me try running one of the more complicated examples. And using embed too. Is create a real thing now? Oh, that was what I wanted to. Yeah, surface example. Okay, I should, I think, be able to rotate this earth or shift it. Cool. Although it's offset from the camera. If I move that back to the origin. Nice. So it's doing everything I expect. Do you think I should have a better name than an embed too, though? And I don't think this one is compatible with the old version of embed. Let me comment this. Nah, I think that's actually self-explanatory. What would a better name be? It should be interact too. For now, I guess I'll just call it embed 2. And that seems fine. And luckily I didn't have to make many changes.